All right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. We're gonna do a reaction to another Angry Old Hoops fan vid, and this is something that I've been asked about in the comments, and I didn't know how to really approach this. So, considering that he made a video on it, I guess it's kind of perfect. Um, have you guys heard about the No Bull Tour that Horace Grant, Luke Longley, and of course Scotty freaking Pippen are doing in Austria? Yeah, to like tell the truth of the Bulls dynasty. Basically, three grown men bitching about getting six, three, and three, a total of 12 championships with Michael Jordan. And they're gonna bitch about it. They're gonna play victim. It's really gonna freaking happen. Anyways, as always, check out Angry Old Hoops Fan. You guys know the drill by now. Link is gonna be down below. Let's get into this. It's a long one.
Come out and get the tickets, and you hear a lot.
Well, there's nothing quite like listening to.
You'll hear that a lot, by the way. Get the tickets. Get the tickets. Pippen did it too. You know, they're really. This is just this is a cash grab, just like Scottie Pippen's book was.
Bitter old men to inspire this angry old man to go on a rant. And it's not just going to be a rant. I go back and I look at some old footage, and this is what happened when Scotty opened his mouth repeatedly. I went back and took a good hard look and saw some things that these players probably would have preferred you not look at. Before I get to the rant, can we just listen to Horace Grant for a second?
It started. Just come out and get the tickets, and you hear a lot.
Yeah. Well,
Jesus, I'm salivating. I mean, if it's going to be anything nearly as good as what you've given us a taste of tonight, consider me in. My God.
Today, Junior.
You know, a lot of people really want to ask us questions about that.
Today, Junior.
I can't, dude. I can't.
That bullshit documentary, but
It started.
just come out and
Today, Junior.
get the tickets, and you hear a lot.
Yay. Can't wait to hear grown men sit around and complain. And what's really sad is these guys make it blatantly clear that it's all about buying tickets. It's all about ticket sales.
What
is.
secrets are you going to be spilling about the Bulls dynasty?
Well, I got a few secrets, but I can't spill them now. But
It's just national TV, relax.
I would love for our viewers to buy some tickets. And
There it is again. It's just fucking cash grab.
What you looking at, Scotty? What's wrong? What's
He's
left
got a
your brain
snot.
run out your nose onto your hand? What are you looking at there?
What is he
Naturally, I
looking at?
didn't read his book.
Me neither. I
Can't
refuse.
imagine that he didn't already reveal as much as he could in the book. But
I know, right?
for those of you who just can't get enough of a man complaining about living a privileged life, what
I'm staring at a boogie on his hand. He just wiped on live television.
well, now you can hear him complain in person too for a fee.
Oh no, hold on. I haven't actually looked at this. All right. So 3 nights, 3 arenas, and one theater. Package includes one premium reserved seated ticket, blah blah blah. Once in a lifetime photo with Scotty. Just Scotty. Okay. Laminate VIP card. Wow. I don't know what 749 PP is. If anybody in the comments can help me out on that. Wow.
I have a feeling anyone who buys tickets to this is going to be very bored and disappointed. I mean, how interesting can it be? What are they going to do? Reveal that Michael Jordan was a dick? I don't think that that is a secret. You know,
No, the documentary covered that pretty damn well. You know, Jordan was an asshole and he wanted to win, and then he won. End of story.
maybe a dick is a strong word, but sometimes unpleasant to be around, sometimes an unpleasant teammate. Oh my God, the revelation. You want a revelation? Hey, Scotty, why do you think you were wide open under the hoop? Who passed you that ball, and who do you think is responsible that you were so wide open to finish like that? Y'all need
Yeah.
spankings from your fathers and then need to go on a
Yeah, who just drawed a triple team there? We cover videos of LeBron with the Lakers standing wide open at the 3-point line, getting a wide open. MJ's getting triple teamed. So people are open and Jordan's making the pass. You're welcome.
tour
2
called
points.
the Thank You Michael Tour. I'm so
It
sick of people
is.
trying to prop up LeBron James with things like, oh, but he's a nice guy and he's a great dad. First of all, you have no
How do you
fucking
know?
idea if he's a good guy or
How do you know?
a great dad. You have no idea what's happening in his personal life. So stop saying that. And even if it was, that has nothing to do with basketball. If you're
Absolutely.
a great dad and you cause my team to lose, don't come out to the basketball court next time. Go be a dad. Those of you who are my age or older, even some of you younger than me, watched enough of this happening in real time that you already have
Yeah.
the sense of reality.
I know. Yeah. And younger people seem okay just because they know the names. Horace Grant, Scottie Pippen, like BJ Armstrong. They think these were great players. No. They were part of a Jordan team that won because Jordan was a fucking beast.
This was televised. This was
Yeah.
televised.
I watched them all. I mean, everyone
What
I could.
version of the truth are these guys going to come up with? 3 brave men go on stage to tell the world that producers and editors didn't tell the story the way they would have told it. The most moral society we've ever known is left in shock.
Dude, straight up, real quick. Okay, Horace Grant. He probably averaged about 8 points a game, maybe 9 rebounds, eight or 9 rebounds. Cool. A good role player. It's fine. It's fine. But don't act like you don't act like you were the man. You know what I mean? You were a great role player because you had to go. Luke Longley, oof. He'd be lucky to get 8 points a game. Maybe like 6, 7 rebounds. That's worth a look up. Pippen is the only one worth a damn out of this trio, but he's talked so much trash at this point. Man, I don't care. I don't care. He should have to talk this much trash and say he wants to be remembered as the greatest of all time. He sure as hell better have scored fucking like 40 points a game. Nope. I think he averaged like 17, 18, something like that for the Bulls.
In preparation for making this video, I did read about.
And I get misunderstood. I'm not dissing Scotty. He was a great. I mean, he was the number 2 guy. But he was the number 2 guy. That's all I'm saying.
Horace Grant's original beef with the film. And it sounds like basically he wanted it to be known that he talked shit back to Jordan, particularly in the practice situations when Jordan would be hard on people. Okay, tough guy. So kind of like.
He felt that he could dominate me, but that was sadly mistaken because whenever he went at me, I went right back at him. But in terms of Will Perdue, Steve Kerr, and a young man, Scotty Burrell, that was heartbreaking to watch, to see a leader, to go to those guys like that. I understand in terms of practicing, you have to push and shove, blah, 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 but outright punching and things of that nature and calling them a bitch and hose, that wasn't called for, says Grant. Okay. He won three more championships without you though, bro, didn't he?
Oakley, you just want to make sure the world knew that people didn't talk trash to you and get away with it completely. How much time did you want the docuseries to spend on that topic, dude? Thank God you weren't the producer. Okay, let's switch it up for a minute and look at game footage. 92 finals, game 1, Horace Grant, 11 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. You are indispensable, sir. Now, I know what you're saying.
So 7 rebounds.
Well, maybe you're picking on the worst game. Oh, yeah? No, I just started with game 1. But if I want to be a dick, why don't we look at game 5, in which Horace Grant had 6 points.
Okay, this is about what I was expecting.
5 rebounds and 3 assists.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Let's look at game 6.
Oh, no.
Horace Grant, 2 points,
Ouch.
5 rebounds,
That was the closeout game.
5 assists. These stats that I threw out there get worse when you take a look at how his few
Right. Yeah, it was literally a handoff by Jordan.
points that he did get were achieved. You can thank the other players.
Dude, I don't even know how
You
MJ
were
found him.
just there to clean up. Horace Grant was not an offensive threat.
No, he
I'm
wasn't.
waiting.
He was a good defender. You know, he'd get some rebounds. He played hard defense. But, you know, like I said, role player.
I'm waiting for him to do something on his own here.
He won't.
They can barely even get the ball into him. In fact, very, very rarely.
No, and when he got the ball, he would like dribble twice and then pass it right back to Jordan because he didn't know what the hell to do with it.
Did they even bother to try and pass into him? It looked like Cliff Robinson pretty much owned him in that regard. Here we go.
Cliff
Once
could
again,
actually play.
Horace Grant is going to be the recipient of everybody flying out
pass.
on Jordan. Horace Grant misses it.
Damn, it was right there.
Gets tipped back by a center.
Damn, man.
Once
That was a
again,
layup.
Jordan throws into Grant. He's right under the rim. Should be easy 2 points for Grant. There's some extra drama here for some reason. I don't clearly see why Grant
Foul.
needed to fall down like that. But
He got fouled before the shot, but you know,
so
90s ball.
be it. I do recall Grant complaining that Jordan didn't pass him the ball. Here we go with more Horace Grant highlights. He catches a ball that flies
Good
right
board.
at him. Good job.
Dish out.
And who's there to make sure the team actually cashes in on it? The guy that you hate.
Yeah.
Now, I still framed it here because, hey, I appreciate
Good
an
rebound.
offensive rebound. But if you don't grab that ball coming right at you,
I know, yeah. He's got what? Terry Porter right there? Yeah. It came right at him. I'll be fair.
then the alternative is to be made fun of. You have to get that rebound. By the way, Horace Grant had 3 offensive rebounds. Michael Jordan had 2. But, you know, what would you do without the rebounding of Horace Grant?
Bang. And another fucking
Now,
three.
watch as Horace Grant and Michael Jordan go over to timeout together. I'm thinking that's Jordan forgiving him, saying, don't worry about it, when Horace Grant blew that feed that Michael threw down to him. But, you know, it's okay to make mistakes when you have Michael Jordan on your team doing this
Right.
stuff,
Seriously.
only for you to shit on him years later.
God, and Scott Williams and dude, guys, this team wasn't that good. I mean, the players weren't that good. They weren't. BJ Armstrong, not that good. John Paxson was coming off the bench, about to retire by now. Scott Williams was trash. Will Perdue was trash. Bill Cartwright was trash. Horace Grant, I mean, okay, cool. Give me your 8 points. I got to shut up and play the video because I can go on about this so long. Other than Scottie Pippen, man, I don't know. The real 1-2 punch was Jordan and Phil.
Later. What do you think about this exchange right here? Look at Horace. I mean, that's what.
Yeah, 12 for 18. 12 for 18, 30 points, 5 for 7 threes. My God, MJ.
what
I
somebody
remember
says
this
my
game.
bad looks like to me, but you tell me. Jordan's like, don't worry
Yeah,
about
he's
it.
like, it's
Get
all
it
right,
next
buddy.
time. You know, he's
It's
being
all right.
encouraging.
Yeah.
LeBron be over on the sidelines, laying down and flopping around, letting the world know that you fucked up.
I know.
And here's
Dude, Bron's gotten so bad at that lately.
Pippen blowing a layup. Mike's there to clean it up.
Nice.
I think that's Jordan's 2 dunks in that game. The rest of the time he was doing this.
Oops.
3-pointers and crazy mids. And the Bulls got so far ahead, Portland started looking panicky. They started playing poorly. Jordan only played part of the second half. Horace Grant and Pippen had plenty of opportunity to take over and do their thing if that's what was going to happen, but you already know what their numbers are.
Nice
On
cleanup,
this
man.
play, it's Pippen who feeds Grant inside, and Grant
Beautiful.
can't finish at the rim again.
Oh, man, Horace.
I think Grant needs to be taken on a little memory jog. And there we go. I told you I'd include everything.
Okay.
That's the best shot
That-
I've seen.
not his
Grant
normal
take.
shot
The most
either.
difficult one, at least. All right, here's an example. We're going to see that Pippen cannot get the ball into Horace Grant. Robinson has him locked
Yep.
up.
Good D. Good D.
And Pippen is going to enjoy an easy bucket, a layup here, thanks to Jordan's vision and great
Something got cut on this vid.
pass.
Yeah, nice pass. All right. Two more.
Yeah,
Give me
one more
points.
play to look at here where BJ Armstrong is kind of too excited and out of control, misses.
Ouch.
Pippen misses.
What the hell was that, Pip?
Easy putback. And then Grant cleans up Pippen's miss. Now,
Man, dude, BJ and Scotty, like, what the hell was that?
the boards is an extremely important part of the game. It is a difference maker. That's how I got onto teams.
Yeah, good box out. I mean, yeah, you know, he'll be fair. I'll be fair. Good box out by Horse. Good putback. That's his game. You know, layups and dunks.
Because I was never going to be a Jordan, but I was happy to clean up the boards and get the rebounds and set some screens. But let me ask you this. Is that so rare to find? Like, is that so hard to replace? You know, I'm not going to look back in life and pretend that I was the Jordan of the team just because I played an important role. That would be delusional.
It
just
would.
like Pippen, Grant, and I guess Longley are now delusional. And Pippen and Grant were in single digits in the first half, even most of the third quarter. And then Jordan sat out, and those guys had their chances to be the man, so to speak. Pippen got to add to his point total, etc. Does anyone
I don't know Pippen's numbers on this one.
else think that it's a pretty nice advantage to have a guy like Jordan who sets the tone and puts the game so far out of reach that now you can come in a controlled situation, a more relaxed situation, and go ahead and add on to your point total without the stress that if you miss, well, it could be the difference in the game. Please keep in perspective that even if you were a great player, you were a piece, and you were fortunate to be a piece in that particular puzzle.
I know.
But I need you to listen to what Scotty says about today's game being better and more.
No, it's true. Like, all these years until the last couple of years since The Last Dance came out, I thought everybody understood. Even Scotty. I thought everybody understood that it was, I mean, people aren't questioning this with Kobe's, final 2 championship teams. Like, one guy was the man and everybody else supported at a different level. Scotty supported at the highest level and then went down from there. Horace Grant was the number 2 on that team. Dennis Rodman was the number 2 on the second 3P. Like, how hard is it? But the whole world knew, and the whole team knew during that time. Jordan was the guy doing the heavy lifting. It is what it is.
More exciting. He doesn't even understand what's coming out of his mouth.
I think the game has changed in a good way.
Yeah.
In a good way.
I think we played the game wrong, if you ask me. When I watch today's game, it's more exciting. It's about shooting. I think anyone who had the opportunity to experience basketball in the 80s, in the 90s.
Real quick, Scottie Pippen, you were a terrible shooter. Terrible jump shot. No 3-point shot. You would suck in this era. Like, you're blessed you were in the era you were in because you could at least penetrate to the basket, draw fouls. Oh, Scotty.
You were very fortunate to watch a very physical game of basketball, and the game was played on both ends of the court very hard, and it was taken very serious.
He's literally describing why we miss the old, the 80s, 90s, and the 2000s basketball. He's literally describing what was so good and why we don't like the current game.
He's not done, and he's doing enough damage without me stepping in.
He already has. He's done plenty.
He's literally describing everything people are complaining is missing now. Why
there it is.
Ratings are so low for all-star games, why ratings are so low for the regular season game. And he's saying that was wrong. The competitiveness at both ends. We played the game wrong. What a freaking idiot.
Dude, what is this? Angry old hoops fan? Yeah, man. I feel you. I feel you, dude. We're on the same page with this shit.
In today's game, it's really an offensive game. It's more or less for
Look, even Horace Grant's looking at him like, the fuck are you saying? Hold up.
in today's game,
Look.
it's really an offensive game. It's more or less
Look at that.
for
That look.
scoring. It's for excitement for our fans. But I definitely feel that it's a more exciting game than when we played because of the shooting and more scoring. These guys may not agree.
Yeah. Horace Grant's not agreeing with that. Dude, Horace Grant also would have no place in today's game. Am I tripping? Horace Grant's wearing Jordans. You gonna go on tour bashing Jordan? But wear his shoes. Guys, am I tripping? Those are Jordans. Yeah, oh yeah. I'm not tripping.
Horace doesn't.
Wait.
Because they couldn't shoot.
Neither could you, Scotty. Man, dude, your points were layups, bro. Like LeBron.
Because him and Michael wouldn't pass us the ball.
Bullshit, Horace. Bullshit. You couldn't fucking finish.
That's why we couldn't shoot.
I'm not so sure these guys are even going to make it through a short tour together. And they're going to have to do more tours going out alone, talking shit about the other guys.
Probably, man. Probably. Horace gonna end up hating freaking Scotty by the end of this. And can anybody tell me how long he got dragged into this? This guy is like full of love. This guy doesn't hate anybody. How did he get tricked into this? Scotty must have tricked him somehow, man. Something happened. No way with Luke Longley. He is not the mastermind. This is the mastermind. This guy, probably not too hard to convince him because he thinks he's something special. Luke, how did they get you, man? What did they give you?
So,
Hold on. Are we smoking up here? Because
That's how they promote their tour, by the way. They can't even agree on the premise.
So The Last Dance talked a little bit about Michael Jordan's three-point shooting in Game 1. But in order to move quickly through the documentary, that was pretty much it. They didn't talk about his crazy mid-range shooting. They didn't talk about his crazy defense in that series.
Like they rarely do, especially his defense, man. His rebounding, his blocks, his steals.
Did you catch that there was a steal on that play? That's Jordan with the steal. That's Jordan charging.
Nice try,
back the
Danny.
court full steam. Oh, I'll just pop up, hang him.
Yeah, he literally did all the work there. So he got the steal and got the points. Yep.
And drain it. You see the best player for Portland there, Clyde Drexler, with Jordan on him. Drexler got 16 in the
Glide.
game. MJ had 35 by the half.
Well, yeah, because MJ's guarding him. I mean, that's all there is to it. Drexler, great offensive player, but against a hungry guy like Jordan, who's a good defender, good luck. And Drexler, not the greatest defender, so Jordan lit him up.
First step is so quick, and that leap to go into the jump shot is so explosive. The defender just looks stunned half the time. I'm just going to let these clips play, but keep in mind, I'm only using clips from the first game in the series so far. In fact,
All right. I'm gonna shut this one down for today. Tomorrow I'm gonna have part 2. So I'll finish up this reaction because I realize it's getting a little. So thanks for watching, everybody. This is Angry Old Hoops Fan. Loving the content so far. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for part 2. Let me know in the comments what you think about this one. Remember to like and subscribe and all that stuff to help my channel move. And I'll see you all tomorrow. All right, peace.